coming to you to share with you some Mother's Day 2025 inventory that I have. I'm going to share with you some ideas on some of the inventory that we've gathered from sales throughout the year, and give you guys some good ideas on how to put those concepts together. So I'm going to give you guys time to come in. Hi, Crafty Leo. How you doing? Thank you, guys. Hi, Buku Baskets. Welcome to the live, guys. I'm going to give time for a few more to come in. Hey, Never in a Million. Hi, Terry with Creative Living. Welcome, guys. I went to my storage unit, guys, and got all of my home-themed boxes, which I have a lot of them. And I'm going to be putting some concepts together, give you guys some good ideas on different things you can use for these Mother's Day concepts, especially for those moms that, don't like the perfumes. There are a lot of moms that don't like jewelry or cannot wear jewelry due to, skin conditions and stuff like that. So I'm going to share with you some other ideas that we can use in addition to the Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body Works, and the different jewelry and watches and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to give a time for a few more to come in, and I'm going to go over here and get some more boxes so I can easily share these ideas with you guys. Guys, I didn't realize I had so much home stuff until I started pulling everything out. Hey, Tasha. I had no idea how much stuff I had. It's like, oh my goodness. There's one item in particular that I'm looking for. I think I may have it in a concept already in my storage unit. And I'm going to show you when I get to that particular concept. Is one of my I'm sorry, guys. I had a call come in. One of those spam calls. Can you guys hear me? Because I know when those calls come in, the sound goes out. Give me a thumbs up when you guys can hear me, or just say yes. Okay, Buku Baskets. Yeah, because I've been having a lot of spam calls lately. I don't know. They need to give me all whatever list they got going around. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll let the others catch up. Please hit that thumbs up, guys, when you come in. Double tap the screen or hit the three dots in the upper right-hand corner. Both of those will get you to the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, before I get bogged down into all of this inventory, I'm going to show you two Mother's Day baskets I worked on yesterday. These are my Betty Boop concepts. I'm going to bring it up some. I did two of these concepts, guys. The one I did for Valentine's Day sold really quick. So this time I did two for Mother's Day. And hey, Blooming Basket, how you doing? Hi, Betty Dindy. Welcome, guys. I got 19 watching, 9 thumbs up. Come on, guys, with the thumbs up. All right, so this gift here in front of you, like I said, Betty Boop. And so in this gift, I did 2 Betty Boops. And I'm going to show you the difference in the 2. One is going to be priced a little bit more than the other. Hi, Aunties Gifts and more. So I'm going to go over each concept. So this one here, guys, if you remember when I shared this haul with you on these Betty Boop items, I thought that I had ordered a throw blanket. In reality, it was a wall hanging, okay? When I went back to look for the listing, I couldn't find it. They all had sold out, so you know how that goes. So what I have here in the back, I have it wrapped. I put the little wall hanging, I wrapped it around cardboard, and it's just a picture of Betty Boop. Real pretty picture, and it's a nice size too. It's almost like a tapestry, but it's not that really thick fabric. It's really nice thin fabric, and it came with the hanger so that you can hang it on a wall, as a piece of art. So it's really neat concept, but the listing that they had was very misleading as to what it was. I even think they had it draped over a bed. So I said I'm going to go ahead and keep it and use it. So I'm definitely going to put in my little description tag that it's a wall hanging. And on the back of it, I included the pieces to hang it on the wall with. I just have wall hanging parts, and it's everything that they need to hang it on the wall, okay? So I got that. I got the little tapestry. I also have the Betty Boop tumbler, and it's right here. It's a really nice tumbler. And I have a rose bear. The rose bear has a little pearl heart that's holding in the front. You can barely see it because I have these plush little lips in the front. But anyway, this is the 9.25-inch rose bear, and it has the heart with the pearls wrapped around it. I got a red loofah. When I found these red loofahs, I told you guys I was in Dollar General, and I just took every red loofah they had. You know they have those little plastic cylinder containers sitting on the floor with the loofahs in it. I went and got all them red loofahs because it's always hard for me to find red loofahs for Valentine's Day. So I said, I'm going to make sure I get me some red loofahs. And I got all the red loofahs they had. In this concept, I use the Dove products. So in this one, I use the little pomegranate scented Dove body wash. And I have some Dove cream over here. I also have in 2 pair of Betty Boop socks. And this is a Betty Boop keychain here. And I have the plush lips as well. Okay. So it's really 3 decor pieces, and the rest of them can be used for personal use. So the Dove body wash, the lotion, the socks, and the tumbler can be used for personal use and the keychain. From the decor side, we got the wall hanging, the rose bear, and the plush lips. Okay. So this will be a nice gift. And of course the loofah is for personal use. So we got this nice little gift for mom. I also have the Betty Boop little label that I made in Cricut Design Space. And I added that to the container. I was happy I still had some red containers left from Valentine's Day. So that one that I just showed is the cheaper version of the Betty Boop concept I have. This one here is a little bit more because it has the Bath and Body Works set in it. I have the Japanese Cherry Blossom body wash and body spray. I have the Betty Boop cup, the tumbler. I have the 2 pair of Betty Boop socks. And this, plush lips here, I just ran a piece of my pearl little trim on it and just added a little bit of flair to it. This one I have the red rose bear. It has the pearl heart that is holding in front. I also have the same loofah, and that's pretty much it. And this one I added the keychain up top here. Put the keychain up there instead of down here. I added it up here. This one I didn't put as much of Betty Boop's face up when I folded it. So I just added a little bit more decor back here on this one. On the other one I have the Betty Boop face up a little bit higher on the cardboard. So I didn't want to add anything else up there. She's winking, so you can see a little bit of that. So I have that. But this concept here is the one with the Dove products. And this one is the one with the Bath and Body Works products. So this one's going to be a little bit higher. Containers are the same. I just used the same label. I didn't feel like designing another label. When I get tired, I do that. I use the same label. And sometimes I'll change the labels out. Even though they're similar gifts, I'll still change the label out. So I really enjoyed making the Betty Boop concepts. They're going to be a big hit. The one that I did Valentine's Day, I wish I had did more because it was a big hit. And that one, the one I did Valentine's Day, was in one of my ottomans. And I'm going to use some ottomans for Mother's Day. I'm just not sure what I'm going to put in them yet. I'm not really sure on that yet. Okay, let's see who all have come in since I started. Okay, I think I said hi to Auntie's Gifts and More. Hi 24K Law. Hi Sandra Richardson. Hi Kiki Morris. Hi The Crafted Mind. Hi Sandra Richardson. Hi Up Next with Lamar. Hi Lauren with El Pop Gift Shop. Hi Tanya Aguilera. Kiki Morris. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Welcome to everybody. Okay. Now, Brenda Lee, are you, let's see. Brenda Lee, are you asking me that question about a gift idea, or is it, I don't see K in here. Yeah, Brenda Lee, just let me know who you're asking that question to, so I can direct you, but I can tell you if it's for me. I've made several baskets for older women, and you can never go wrong with a religious basket, especially if you don't really know the person or you can't get information on what they like. I did one not too long ago. In it, I put a blanket because you know they love blankets. A lot of older people get cold real easy. So I put a blanket in there. I put a pillow, and you can get a nice little decorative pillow for little nothing from Walmart. Just find a pillow to match the blanket. I put a Bible in there. I put a tumbler in there. What else did I put? I put a pack of prayer cards in there. And I found out that the person liked the word search books. So I was lucky enough to find some Bible themed word search books. And so I put those in there. So I couldn't put in any of the perfumes and stuff. That was a no-go. A lot of older people don't like all that stuff. And some do. You just have to go with what you know about the person. But to play it safe, I would get a blanket, just something that average folks can use. That's the safe way to go when you don't really know what the person wants. So a blanket, a nice pillow, Bible, and at that age, some people already have their own personal Bibles, but it wouldn't hurt to give a Bible or a pack of prayer cards. I put prayer cards and the Bible in the one I had. And let's see, you may want to put a little artificial flower or artificial plant in there. That would be a good idea too. But I think that's enough to kind of fill up your basket right there. Especially if you're using just a regular size basket like this. Once you put your throw blanket in there and your pillow, that's going to take up half of the space there. And then you could just put it like a little tumbler so they can drink water out of. Prayer cards, a Bible, a little plant or something like this here. Just for example, this here little bird, little decor piece. It's artificial, so it's not going to affect their sinuses or allergies or anything. You can put something like that in. Something like this with just a little greenery. A little greenery goes a long way in some of those home theme baskets. And then if you had a lot of space, you could put, you know, a nice size flower. You could put something a little bigger in there. Okay, so you can't never go wrong with little home theme items, which is the reason I did this video today, so that you can get some ideas on things other than all the perfumes and the jewelry and stuff, and you know, purses and stuff like that. Because there are a lot of people that are looking for the home theme baskets. Everybody's not looking for the smell good stuff, which I have a whole lot of, but I'm gonna make sure I have a lot of the alternative. Okay, so let's put this back. So think about that, and then if you happen to find out what they like, you may want to change some of those things out and substitute them for other things. Hi Chandra, hi Vicky, hi Monique. So you might want to do something like that too. Another thing that I'm finding I'm liking a lot of are these battery operated candles. Those are good ideas for the older people as well. You don't have to worry about putting a candle in where they may, you know, there could be some kind of accident where they're lighting it and it's sitting next to something. So a lot of those battery operated candles, I'm starting to get those now. And those are really good for, you know, people who are up in age as well. Okay? For safety purposes, that's a really good idea. Candles really look good in gifts. And they're really bringing up the look of a lot of these battery operated candles. I mean, they look nice, guys. As a matter of fact, I think I've already wrapped it. Let me see if I can go find this Easter concept, this adult Easter concept that I did that has a battery operated candle in it. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, these two gifts, for example, these are some of my adult Easter concepts. It's very simple gifts. I have the flocked, they call it flocked, Flocked, the flocked little bunnies in here. I have little artificial flowers with the little egg picks in. This one here is a good example of a battery operated candle. That one right there. Okay, so that's something safe for older people. And it's a nice container they can use afterwards. And you know what I was thinking, guys? I was thinking to put these little circular labels on some of my gifts when I have a container that can be used afterwards. Have you guys noticed the ones that they have at Walmart and some of the other stores where it said, how do they word it? Container, storage container. I forgot how they have it. It's like an Easter gift and storage container. So that they know that once they use whatever it is in the gift, they have something that they can use afterwards. So I'm thinking about putting some of those labels on items like this. I think it kind of, I don't know if it would increase the chance of sale, but it's a neat little advertising little gimmick, I think. Just to let them know that, hey, once you use this gift, you still have something else left over that you can still use. So I may put that on a lot of these gifts that I have, and especially on the ottomans that I make. I'm going to definitely put it on them. Just let them know once you use all these beautiful gifts, you have a storage ottoman that you can use as well. So I'm going to see how that goes over, see if my customers even recognize it. We'll see. So, just like I said, this one here is the battery operated candle, and I have several of those that I got from Whatnot. This one here is, of course, the regular candle. that you use a match or some type of lighter to, get the smell and everything on it. So this is another one of those bunnies. So this is just two different concepts, but they still have the same thing in them. And of course, I have my little fairy lights in both of them as well. So this one has the yellow tulips in it, and the yellow flocked bunny, and the little lemon yellow candle down there. Okay, so, but something like this one here would be perfect for someone with allergies or older person. You got the safety in the candle. You don't have any of the pollen or anything that's going to come from the flowers. It's kind of a safe gift. I call it a safe gift. So this one has the fairy lights as well. And then it can use a little basket for storage after Easter. Okay? So let me put these back, guys, because I got enough junk up in here, y'all. Y'all, I went to my storage unit, took 2 cars. I had so much stuff. I had so much stuff, y'all. I said, Lord, have mercy. Oh, okay. Okay, Brenda Lee. Okay, I'm glad okay, I'm glad it helped. Yes, Vicky, that's right. Hi, Chandra. How you doing? Hi, Crystal's Unique. Hi, Lisa Bell. Okay, Brenda Lee, that's going to be a nice little concept. Okay, Chandra, good. You already used some. I got some I kept for myself. They were so pretty, I kept them for myself. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, guys, so let's see what else I got here. Um, okay, another concept I'm going to be doing for Mother's Day is a lot of the gardeners. I'm a gardener myself, guys, and but I'm going to be making. I don't know if I'm gonna do 4s or 5s, but I'm gonna make 4 or 5 gardener gifts, and I have a lot of beautiful gardening items that I got from Dollar General. So I'm going to be using those in my garden concepts. So what I've been doing is pulling out all my boxes. I think I probably bought back about 20 boxes. Um, so this is one of the items, and all these are penny items. This is one item I'm going to dress up. Not sure yet where I'm going to put it in the little containers. Um, it may not be. It could be something for her, or I could just stick to the flower, the plant part of it. So I could put some greenery or flowers in here. I have some of these bird little houses. I have these in every color. I probably got 10 of these. Okay. Here is a yellow one here. I also have them in blue. So I got a whole bunch of these bird houses. So I think for a concept like this, I'm going to add a little bird house. May add a little bird. Probably put a little pink there. And then figure out how I'm going to put it inside of a gift. Because this is going to be my... No, I think I did another concept for a gardener. But I use things like I use the gloves, the shovel, a lot of things like that I used in it. The little knee pad. And I may still add some of that to these gifts. It depends on how it looks as I go. But I got so much, I'm definitely going to have to, space things out and decide. I'm not going to put too much in one. Let me finish this one and then I'll see. I even have some of these little You can just sit on a table, a little tabletop decor. It said rain is like confetti from the sky. I think that's really cute. And this says collect beautiful moments. So you get a jar and just, you know, cut your flowers. Y'all know I do that every year. I'll be showing y'all all my pretty little garden flowers. And it says there are no flowers without a little rain. Okay. So I am going to be creating some beautiful garden concepts. Like I said, I have so much garden stuff that I'm just going to have to decide what I'm going to put in, what I'm going to add. And this says, all things grow stronger with love. So I'm going to come up with some good little ideas of how to set up these little garden concepts because I have so much stuff. I even have these little heart-shaped plant lady. And a lot of you guys remember these. So this is going to jog your memory and help you. This says garden, and help you remember what you have and what you can use. This says it's not hoarding if it's plants. This says trust your ability to grow, and that's in everything that you do. That's in life itself. Trust your ability to grow. Okay, and so I'm going to come up with some good ideas. What I'll probably do for this one, I have a whole lot of these little ones. So I'll probably put one up top, one here, and put artificial flower here in the middle. But these can be used for plants. These are some nice little metal pots. So this is going to be a nice gift for a garden. Okay. This is something pretty too that I'm going to put in. This is a little watering can. It's a wood watering can, and it has hope on it. So I'll be adding something like that to the concept as well. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. Stuff away. Then maybe a week or two later, you still get more of that themed item. So mine end up in several boxes. So we want to try and, at least I do, before I start on a holiday, I'll get all my boxes, and that's the worst time for me because my house is a complete mess. But I try to get all my boxes in and start grouping like items. Once I group the like items, that's when I start designing. Because I can pull, if I'm looking for a picture frame, I can pull from the picture frame box. Or if I need a vase, I'm pulling from the box that has the vases in it. It's just, that's the best way. I work best that way. I got a lot of these wood birds as well. So those will be going in some of my concepts too. I have them in all colors. They're like purple, pink, yellow. Let's see. What else I got here? And if it gets quiet, don't think I'm gone, guys. I'm still just looking through stuff. But I'm going to do several concepts. And I'll just keep with that same color in my concepts. So I'll probably use all three of these color birdhouses. I'll use some of those. Because I got so many, there's no way I can use them all this Mother's Day. But I'm going to get through them. Let me move this to the back. I was trying to find all of my little containers like that. But I didn't want to go through every box unloading everything. Because I would have been 10 o'clock tonight before I came on. Look, I know a lot of y'all like to be up that time of night. So this is a pretty little sign. to go in the garden. Say gardening is happiness. So that's something pretty there for that concept. And I'll probably put something like this bird with it. The ceramic bird. And this succulent did not even go in this bird. This bird came by itself. I had a few pieces like this that I talked the cashier into let me purchase, and she ended up just throwing them in the bag. So it's like they went missing from their containers. This is just the faux succulents. And I told her I looked back there for the containers because of course I would have wanted the container. They were a penny. And so she just threw them on in there. So this was one of them that lost this little pot. So I went ahead, since there was an opening on this bird, went ahead and put this in here. So I made my own little pretty little bird with the little succulent in it. Now I got to find a little pot for this little succulent. I said, shoot, I might as well use. They ain't gonna do nothing but throw it away. So I was happy that I ran into a cashier that didn't act like she owned stock in the company and just said, okay, you know, it really wasn't a big deal. All right, so I think that's it for my garden. Like I said, I got so much garden stuff. And these are really cute too. I'll probably add some of these in. Some say hello, some say welcome. These will be cute to hang on a patio, you know, a gardener. Like my patio is where my guests sit and where we enjoy, you know, music, barbecuing. When it's cold, we put the fire pit to have it going. But I do have a lot of things because part of it is covered. So the part that's covered, I can hang things. And this welcome and this hello sign are really, really pretty. Has flowers and birds on it. So I have a lot of these I need to get rid of. And all this stuff that I'm showing you, everything was a penny. I don't buy any of this garden stuff until it goes to a penny because it's going to be a lot of it there. People don't buy too much garden stuff. That's some of the last things that I left in Dollar General, y'all. And y'all know how it is. All right, welcome guys that came in. Hey, Kimberly. How you doing, Kimberly? Where's your mommy? I want Kimberly mama, y'all. I want to kidnap Kimberly's mama. She is such a sweetheart. Thank you guys so much. Monique, what you doing today? Thank you, Sandra Richardson. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to leave our little garden theme and go to something else. These are also some little cute little succulents. They're going to be, I'm going to keep this little tape on there or whatever this is they have on here to hold it in. So that's something. And I got a lot of these. Some have this black wrought iron and some, okay, here, right here. Some have the gold wrought iron on it. So that's something like that. And like I say, once I start putting it together, things will come to me. But I have a lot of gardening items, so it's going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be easy to put together, and I'm going to have fun doing it. Because I love gardening, so I'll be making it to hopefully put a smile on a gardener's face. This one here, guys, this is something I'll probably put in a garden basket as well. And I might keep one of these for myself. This is some of those bud vases that came from Dollar General. This was a penny as well. And just like I said, I like to cut flowers and clippings from my garden. And this has a little vinyl cover over it to keep everything together. So I'm going to leave it there, but I poked a hole in it just so I can give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So this is just like you cutting something from your garden. You get one stem at a time. Just put it in, put your water in there, and enjoy your little flowers for however long they last. Okay, this one pretty. This one has 2 on it. Let me see. And I have a lot of these little bud vases too. I have a lot of these. So it's like a little decoration. You can kind of put it on your table or nightstand or wherever you want to put it and enjoy your clippings from your garden. So I'm going to put this in a gardener concept. And see, this one has 2 on it. So something like this I'll put in the middle. Okay. So these bud vases, that's what this is for. You put your little water in. So this will go in some gardening concepts too. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff. I'm ready for my gardeners. And like I say, I will probably go to Dollar Tree and get some gardening gloves. Get one of those knee pads, because those things come in handy. Especially the knee pads. When you got that little... well, I use actual knee pads, but you can use the foam little kneeling pad that they have at Dollar Tree. You can use those as well. So I'll probably get those because those come in some pretty colors. And I'll be able to further accent the gift with that foam knee pad as well. And then get some colorful gloves. Like if I were to put this concept together, I'll add some nice yellow to it. I don't know if this... I'll decide what's going to go in it later, but it will be something like that. I'll bring that yellow out, and that will be a really nice concept. Come up some. I'm back too far. That will be a really nice concept. Okay. And... let me get all of the garden stuff off table. I think I got 1, 2. I got 2 boxes. No, 3 boxes of gardening stuff. This I'll probably put in some garden baskets as well. This pretty little hanging pot. Now these did not come with any greenery or anything in them, but I thought they were just gorgeous. And a lot of this stuff is going to be on my patio, because I'm starting now to decorate. Each season or every year I decorate my patio. They also came in this color. Terracotta at the top and the cream, and the gray trim, and it's more like an off-white. So these are really nice. I got a whole bunch of these, and some of these I'm going to put in some regular home baskets and fill them up with some I'll put flowers in, some I'll put greenery in. So I got a lot of those. It's going to be nice to get rid of a lot of this garden stuff, guys, because I got so much of it. Okay, I was just saying if it was anything else in the gardening inventory that I want to show you. So I'm going to put all this back in my little boxes. So we can move on to the next concept. But I will be showing you guys also these concepts as I finish with them. So you'll get to see, you know, what they look like at the end. Because I got so many possibilities that I'm showing you guys. And I'm not really sure which ones I'm going to end up with. But I will show you the finished product. And this is what I'm going to show next, some of these artificial flowers. I didn't find as many as I wanted this year. I don't know why. Every store I went in, they were not on sale. Now, I never understood that. But that's what they say, your miles may vary. That was one of those. Because the exact same item on most people's hauls was the same flower, the same container, but they were not on sale. Okay. So another thing I'm going to be using too, guys, is a lot of my vases. I'm going to be putting flowers in a lot of gifts. You'll see artificial flowers in the majority of my gifts. The flowers kind of bring out the gift, adds a little color. This is one little pot I'm going to be putting an arrangement in here. And this is also going to be one of the plants. In one of the plant concepts. Okay, so this will be in one of the gardener concepts with a plant or flower. So that's one container there. And this container, I think this one came from Pop Shelf. This one with this little sloth, this is a planter as well. This one came from Pop Shelf. This one here that says Sweet Spring, it came from Pop Shelf. So it's a little bee on here. I may go with that bee theme and carry it out, but I don't have any bee products, so it may just end up being in a concept. That's simple. It may just be in a concept. I need to start getting that because, you know, the bee concept is a really cute little concept too. So I need to start getting that. Now this pretty vase, I'm going to show you some of my vases, guys. This one came from Family Dollar. I'm in love with this. And Brenda Lee, this is one of the vases that I put in that elderly lady's basket. Was this with some flowers in it. I made a little flower arrangement. And that gift came out so pretty. Because I had this in front of the pillow and the blanket. And it came out so beautiful. Okay, so let's see what else I have here. I'm going to put some of this back in my wrap because I wrap up everything before I pack it away, especially, you know, stuff that can easily be broken. Okay, so I'm going to get some more vases. This vase has been around forever, guys. I know y'all remember this one. This vase been around forever, y'all. So y'all use this to jog your memory and go find these vases. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Constance West. Oh, you didn't miss much. I'm just going over some Mother's Day inventory I picked up out of my storage unit today. And just give you some ideas on concepts you can put together if you have some of these items. If not, you can kind of, you know, substitute them out just to jog your memory on what you have so you can go and make sure you get it and use it. This is an old concept. This is an old vase too. I've had that probably a year and a half or so. That one's really old too. So these are all vases that I'm going to be putting floral arrangements in, guys. Okay, so those are going to be really nice. So these are the ones that I could find that were kind of at the top of the boxes, kind of readily available for me. So these are just some of the ones I want to share with you guys so you can kind of, um, go through yours and make sure you can find them and make some nice concepts out of them. Okay, let's see here. Okay, guys, I also have some of these. A lot of this is going to jog your memory. It was so funny, guys. I know I told y'all the day I did this particular haul, when I went to this Dollar General, it was me and a gentleman standing outside waiting on them to open. It was just the two of us. So when we got in there, guys, he took off one way, I took off the other way. And guys, I'm very familiar with this store. He's familiar with the store too. That's what he said on the outside anyway. So he went over to the section where they keep a lot of let's see, where they keep a lot of those, let me see if I can find something and it'll jog your memory as to this particular area. Okay, these. He went to the area where they keep a lot of this stuff. They had all kind of notebooks and calendars, everything over there. He went straight to that area. This is the area I went to, where all this big stuff was. Okay? He said he watched Christy Connection and he was just going all in. And it was so funny because when we met up in the store, he was going, after I had cleared out all of these vases and candle holders and stuff, we passed each other. I never forget the look on his face when he looked down in my cart. He said, "Oh my God, where was that at?" I said, "Over in the home section." Y'all, it was so funny. He said, "Is any more over there?" I said, "Nope." Girl, I laughed, y'all. I laughed all day over there. It was so funny. It was so funny. But the next time I saw him, I guess he decided he gonna go over there and check and just to make sure I'm telling him the truth. There ain't nothing else left over there. The next time I saw that man, his face was, he looked like he could cry. Because he was telling me that his husband was over at another location and he was in line waiting on the store to open. So he had things he was supposed to get, and each one of them had a list of things they were supposed to get. But he didn't know anything about these items. So I don't think he watched Christy's Connection because she had pictures of all this stuff. This is just a portion of the stuff that I found that day. When we got in there, we were the only two in there. And I cleaned out everything in the home section. Everything that was a penny, I cleared it completely out. And like I said, he had all that other stuff. He had a whole bunch of these. He had the placemats. He had everything. I said to myself, he almost ran in there before me. Almost pushed me out the way, so I went on about my business. And he was over there a long time. I heard stuff dropping. He was dropping stuff. He was trying to load up fast. I said, Lord have mercy. He gonna be looking crazy when he come over and see all this stuff I got. Okay, I got some of these too. Y'all remember Still Classy shared these the other day on her live. Like I said, I got all that out of one shopping haul, or one visit to Dollar General. And I know y'all probably got all the same items because all this stuff went a penny on the same day. You guys remember these two? It's nice color. So they just had so much good stuff that day. So when I left out of there, you guys know I was feeling good. I got everything that I had went in there for. And this is a different one here. Let me come up some. This is a different one here. Yellow colored glass. And then this wire netting that's on it. And these were the green clover. Yeah, the green clover, purple clover, all those was on sale that day for a penny. And I think Christy had these as a hidden pennies. Yeah, because they had the yellow dot was a penny. And you guys remember these? That particular tag, those were a penny. And these didn't have any identifying marks on them, but they were a penny as well. And you remember Still Classy did a concept with these a while back. So I am going to come up with some concepts for all of these. Well, I'm saying I'm going to try to. I'm going to try. I know these vases in the back are going to get some flowers. It'll be really easy to do. I'm going to let me get something here I want to show you guys. Hi, So Selfless Gift Baskets. Welcome to the live. Thank y'all with the green and purple, green and pink hearts. Hey, Shamika. Nove, what you said? What you said, girl, it was so funny. You just don't realize how funny that was. That look on his face was priceless. It was so funny. Hey, Pooh, sweetie. Pooh, what you out doing? Well, I know you can't answer now. Just answer later. Text me later. Text me later. Let me know what you're doing. Thank you, Baskets by Anita. Hey, Gloria. You didn't miss much, honey. I just came on. Hey, Katrina. Yeah, I ain't been on that long. Hey, Claudia, how you doing? Thank you, Sandra. Hey, LaBrenda. Hey, V Creation. Oh, Monique, you just got off work. Okay. Okay, Kimberly, mama getting some rest today. All right, honey. All right. Let mama get her rest. Okay, guys. So another thing I did the other day was I went to sorting a whole bunch of my flowers. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out the way. I'm just gonna make sure y'all see them so you can get a good visual. You remember, if you got them, go retrieve them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these. Anybody got any ideas besides a candle? Because he got the little slot for the candle. I don't know what I want to do with these. I knew I didn't want to leave them for a penny, but there was a lot of them I did leave. I just got 2 of these, but it was a different day. On the day that me and the guy went in the store, I got everything that was up there. And this is the black one, but I saw some of these a day or 2 later, and I just left them. Because you know how you go in one store and you'll see one, then later on you go to another store, you see another one. I like to get them in pairs, if I can. And with these, I really didn't want them, but I want to just, because you know how sometimes you'll leave something, and then somebody come up with a concept, and you be like, I should have got them. I didn't think of that. I should have got them things. So I said I'd at least get two. Get two of the copper and two of the black and see what I can do with them, you know? So I'm going to come up with something good for those. Put them right back in the box they came out of. Okay. Then we'll get on to the next one. So all of these are going to have some type of greenery or flowers. These I'll probably put a nice little candle on top of it and just keep it as its intended purpose, a candle holder. These are really, really nice and really thick. Really nice. So I got a set of the tall ones and a set of the medium size. Unless I see somebody with a good design out there, that's what I'm going to do. But I was thinking that if I use them in some gifts, I might put a candle on top and maybe take, I have some of these flowers that are like vines, like rose vines. And I could just take some roses and go around the base of it. So I'll see, you know, I'll see how it goes. So, let me put these back. If y'all saw all this stuff I had in this house, y'all would be, oh my God. But I made sure I took my husband with me, honey, because ain't no way I could have picked up all that heavy stuff I had. Honey, I had some stuff. And these are two more of those pineapple trays from Pop Shelf. I used some in some concepts, and those I had left. So I'm going to make a nice little concept with those too. Yeah, but I am so happy to finally be doing Mother's Day. I'm just so happy. And these, I might end up using Still Classy's concept. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. If I get to these, I might use her concept. I was thinking about painting them, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for that, but we'll see. So y'all be on the lookout for these in an upcoming concept. And I could use those for my inexpensive concepts, guys. Because you remember Still Classy, I think she had lotion and some other stuff on her yeah, I think she had a rose. I think she had a rose and some lotion on these. So I'm gonna come up with something really simple. This will be one of my inexpensive concepts, and probably not put anything with it. Probably just have it by itself. But I'll see. I'll see what I'm gonna do with it. Because every Mother's Day, I don't know about y'all, but I have a lot of little kids that come back with dad and they like to shop. So I like to make sure I have something for the little kids. These, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. They had two different kinds. This one has a black base to it and a black handle. This one has a little a brass base and a little brass handle. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these just yet. I know I'll be covering these holes up. My first idea was to cover it with some of my cardstock. But I don't know. I got to decide what's going in it. I got to decide what's going to go in it. And then I'll get back to these. So there's a lot of things I'm going to have to think about. There's some things I already know, like right now, what I'm going to do with it. Like this here, you really can't see, but this just gives you an idea of this will hold a nice size, because you got two pieces of Victoria's Secret in here, and you can put a rose in there at the bottom. But it really has a nice amount of space to do something really nice inside. Okay, so um, I'm going to come up with some good ideas for that. Now, something like this will be, you know, this will be one concept in itself. Wrap it and it's good to go. Okay, put my little flower in there and it's good to go. I know another thing that would be cute with this would be some of my little fairy lights that I have. To put some little fairy lights and kind of wrap around the two pieces and put the little cord in the back. I'm gonna try that, see how that looks. But something like this will be just this is just one concept by itself. It won't go with anything else. Okay. And these, I have no earthly idea what I'm gonna do with these, y'all. I know they got to be washed. I know that. I might end up putting flowers in these. Um, put some flowers in them. They're really heavy. May make some stickers to go on the front. Make some Mother's Day stickers or something to go on the front. And a lot of this stuff, it may end up being a different color next time you see it. I might end up spray painting some of this stuff. Especially a lot of stuff that I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. Because these colors are just, they not, I'm not excited about the colors. So these may end up getting spray painted some other color. Alright. So let me put these up. Yeah, making sure not to put any of these glass pieces side by side. Even though for now the box is just going to be slid from one room to another as I use them. I don't want to break nothing while I'm in the process of designing. I'm doing this, guys, so I got to make room. If I don't make room, ain't no way I can get to all this stuff I want to show you. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one out and this one, because I'm going to show you something with those. I appreciate you guys taking our time to join me. Look, I just been hoping somebody come on and give me some ideas on some of this stuff I got. Y'all hurry up and go through y'all inventory so y'all can give me some ideas. I need some ideas. It's fun when you can just go on there and see an idea and say, ooh, I'm doing that. You ain't even got to think no more. You already know what you're doing. I love it. Okay. All right. So, this is just one of my boxes, guys. I just keep whatever boxes come in the mail, I keep them. And this is what I use to put, these are the small flowers in this box, okay? I got the real long stem flowers in another big box. So this is, and the other day when I was putting them down in here, once I separated them out, every time I just gathered up a little handful of these flowers, it was a little arrangement. You know, so you don't have to you know, be a floral designer to put flowers together. I just start grabbing up whatever colors were next to each other and just making a little bouquet. See, these are just assorted color flowers. It's got a lot of colors in it. I can add baby's breath to it, or I can, you know, make a arrangement that has, you know, a certain color scheme to it. Right now, I'm just, for example, I'm just pulling out a little handful of different colored flowers. Just to give you an idea of how easy it can be just to do a simple flower arrangement. Okay, this one is a big one. I'm not going to use that one. That one is cute. That would be cute with some yellow and some pink. So that's just ideas of different flower arrangements you can make. Just with the different color flowers. I don't know if all of you get these artificial flowers. I love them. Absolutely love them. So I have a whole bunch of them. Claudia has a lot. If y'all saw her sharing her beautiful workspace that she has at her house, she has a lot of flowers. So just something simple, just throw them in there. Add some filler, baby's breath and things like that in there, and you're good to go. Well, as a matter of fact, I can take some out of here. I'm not using that. Let's put something like that to the side. But you can add, you know, different color baby's breath. I have a lot of baby's breath. I have a lot of different color baby breath. Or if you want to just stick to 2 color flowers, you know, go through your flowers and pick your 2 colors. Just do something. Just don't make it harder than what it is, because it's really not that hard. And then I'm going to show you one that's maybe 2 colors or 3 colors or something like that. Just to show you that it's not really that hard to, you know, put them together. So don't be afraid to put your flowers together. Don't be afraid to all these pre-made to take these out and stick your own down in there. Okay, don't be afraid to do that. So this is one. And I'll probably put a piece of ribbon around the neck to dress this one up, because I don't really like this container. And like I said, for a penny, it still holds flowers like the others. It just wouldn't be my preference. I tell you what, if it wasn't a penny, I would never look at it. I'm going to put it like that. So let's see. We're going to work with this one. I think I'm going to put pink and cream in here. So let me see what pink I have. Or I can just do different shades of pink. There's so many of them in here, guys. I love this little bunch of flowers there. There's some pretty shades of pink here. And you don't have to use all of them. You can just kind of... Got some pink baby's breath back there. I don't have it up here with me. But if you're doing a pink concept, you can even change this ribbon out to a pink ribbon. This purple is pretty. Let's see what I can do with this purple. And y'all, it's so funny when you go and looking for these, when they have the different, like the green dot and some of the other dots, when they have them all in the box together, you just got to hunt for them. And you talking about funny when you over in that box, shopping for them flowers. Kind of go with the purple. So there's so many beautiful shades of purple, guys. This is a really big one here. And you just rotate them, just, you know, any way you want, wherever you want the front to be, just focus on that and really, you know, stretch your flowers out. They can be bent. There's wire in them, so you can kind of stretch them out like you want. And you'll be surprised how good it's going to look once you put it in your concept. Of course, take all the little tags off, but it doesn't take much to just put you some flowers in, especially with a vase. A vase is really easy. Your flowers are only going up, so you don't have like a flat surface or anything like that to decorate. You just put them in, get your colors, and go for it. And I got some purple baby breaths. If I want to put some purple in there, I could. Or I could just let these, you know, act as a filler. These little flowers. Okay. So I really love those little containers that came from Family Dollar. Hi, Affordable Baskets by Donna. How are you? Thank you, Anita. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Brenda Douglas. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you guys coming to the live. So that's just a good idea on how you can easily make you some nice flower arrangements and put in your concepts. Okay, so I'm going to put the vases up and we're going to go on to the next one. Anybody cooking anything good for dinner? Thank you, Terry. Thank you. All right, guys, and if you guys remember, we had some of these Himalayan salt lamps. Don't forget about those. All right, I got me a little avalanche over here, so I gotta put my flowers back over here then. Okay, before I get to this, I'm going to finish my little greenery. Those artificial flowers leave a mess, y'all. I had to get the vacuum out the other day. I was sorting all them flowers. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. You can double tap the screen. If that doesn't work, hit the three dots in the upper right hand corner. That'll take you to the thumbs up as well. All right, guys. So I'm going to share with you some of the little plants and greenery and flowers and stuff I'm going to be putting in concepts. We got these little aloe vera looking plants. I have these in these beautiful wood containers. These are really, really nice too. Like I said, these little plants add their finishing touch to your home baskets. I like to add them to mine. These are some of the, like I say, you can take a lot of these flowers out and put your own colors in if you got a color that you're going for. I'm not too fond of these little beige looking flowers. Not my cup of tea. I have a lot of these somewhere. I gotta look for these. Little succulents. And I showed y'all some of these already in the little white pots with the wrought iron. I have a lot of those too. So let's get, just like I say, if you don't, some of these things are going to be jogging your memory, so use that to your advantage and get all your stuff out and use it. You don't want it to be just sitting in storage. Get it out and you know, let it make some money for you. That's what we need to do. When you get them doing all their penny shopping, you're not wasting all their time just to let it sit in your storage. You're going to make money off of it. Another thing too, guys, I think it's a good idea. A lot of the pet moms, remember we got these frames, the dog and cat frames, a lot of those dog products. Get that out and put it to good use. I got some more of my dog stuff in the back room, so I'm not going to go back and get that. This is just things for my storage unit today. This is the little canister for dog treats. So you can make a cute little container for the dog mom. And put something in there for mom. The dog will have his little treat. And you can even put some little treats in there. You know, Dollar Tree has those little dog treats in there. When I had my dog, I used to get treats out of there. So you can go in there and get some little dog treats. Add that to the gift. Because I know my little niece, she doesn't have any kids, but she got two beautiful dogs. And those are her little babies, honey. She'll tell you those are her babies. So people like that, you know, the pet moms, anybody that owns a pet, that this would be a good, you know, good idea for a concept for them. And then, you know, that they have a lot of little dog toys and stuff. You can put that in the gift too. You know, think of something for mom, think of something for the pet. And that'd be a really cute idea too. Okay, so let's see. Okay, these are mine. I have to get 2 boxes for my greenery. I got a lot of greenery. A lot of artificial flowers. All right, here's some more of my greenery, guys. Here's my little elephant, little succulent. These are those other little pots I was talking about. I got it wrapped, so I'm just going to leave it wrapped. A little greenery in. These are going in some home concepts as well. This is a little hanging plant. Artificial. Okay, they got this wrapped around this cord. Anyway, the cord is long. It just got this little loop wrapped around it so the cord is not all over the place. So I have a lot of these with the greenery. I think I have some with different color pots as well. Let's see, I think this is one right here. A different color pot. You can easily put these with, you know, different color design. Now this is the same color pot. I have some that are gray that are hanging pots. Okay, I think all these in this box are all the same. And I probably still have some greenery somewhere around here. I just tried to get to what I could. Okay, this here, guys, this is some pop shelf stuff. This is a cute little container. I'm going to add some flowers or greenery to that. This is a calendar. And thank God all the pieces are in here intact. So this is like a little beach theme. These items I got from Pop Shelf. Because when I pulled this out, I said I can already put a concept together with this. This is a little sand dollar, little tabletop decor. Then this is a candle with the, a calendar with the sea dollar on it. This is really cute. This is our happy place. That's really pretty. Put that there. And this is Live Life in Full Bloom. That's tabletop decor. These are really pretty. All this was Pop Shelf. We did a nice little shopping, little visit at Pop Shelf. They have some really, really nice stuff. And I hate they going out of business too. These are just some pictures of, you know, beach, sky and the beach and, you know, whatever you want to be. Sky, water, beach. Really, really cute. So I'll do some sea theme concepts. I also thought too, because I said I don't think I'm going to be doing too many beachy concepts. So another good idea for these would be to turn it upside down. Take this little hanger off. You're taking it from a wall hanging to a tray. So think about that with these pictures that you, if you know you're not going to be making all these little beach. Because when I got them, I said I'm really not crazy about the print, but I'll use it in a couple of beach concepts. I'd rather use it as a tray. It'd be more beneficial to me to use this as a tray. You can either paint it, leave it like it is, and just let, or another good thing you can do too is to keep it all intact and just let, if you decide to use it as a tray, just put a little sticker on there. Can also be used as a wall hanging. So you can do that too, you know. Take some nice stuff and sit in it and make your little concept. So I can do that there. Put my little sea dollar, the calendar, and you know, kind of drape this. Of course, I wouldn't have the price tags or anything on it. And let me see, for that greenery part, I could put, you know, some nice greenery that will fill it up. I can put that in. That would be a nice concept there. And I'm using it as a tray. See, I took it from a wall hanging to a tray. Okay, so, you know, use that idea when you have a lot of these picture frames, especially if they have like a little set-in area. You can use it as a tray. Okay? So that's something really pretty. And then you can also use this here, this pretty little tabletop decor. You can have that also as a little decor piece. Let me see if I can find something else that can go right there. Let's see. Put my little decorating skills to the test. Let's see what I want to put there. Let's see, I'm looking at all these. Lord, I got all kind of stuff, y'all. Now this will be cute too. I don't have to just use this, guys. I don't have to use this. I hope y'all can see this good. I don't have to use this. I can use the little bead decor. Take my little bead decor, use that. But I still need something in this little corner here. Okay, Donna, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I don't have anything from CVS but some robes. Um, so let's see, guys. So that's some greenery, maybe a flower. Let's see. I don't see anything small that I would want to put there, so I would have to look around for something to get it just right. Oh, that's a little bit too tall. So I'll probably just put a little bird or something, but it wouldn't be that color bird. Something like that. Or another little bird. But I wouldn't want him to be a planter because we already got greenery over here. So if I put a bird, he would be just a solid ceramic bird. Okay? So that would be really, really cute. Just little ideas like that. Especially if you have a lot of pictures, just think about doubling it as a tray. I also have some other really tall pictures from Pop Shelf. I plan to use those as some trays as well. They're much bigger than these. Okay. So we got that, guys. Okay, let's see what else I have. What else did I want to share? Oh, this is one little simple concept I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep them in this nice box. I was thinking about taking it out the box. I did one for Valentine's Day. And so this is another one I have. And I'm going to use some Victoria's Secret or something pink to put with it. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to display it. I have a round tray that I may use for this concept. I'm not really sure yet, but I may put that in a round tray. But I just saw the colors and said those would be great together. So I think I'm going to put that in one of the trays that I have. Hi, All Occasion Gifts. Hey, Benita. How you doing? Okay, Donna. I'm glad I could give you a good idea. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that some of my ideas are, being helpful to you guys. All right, so let me get out some of these. All right, guys. Don't forget these. Anybody have these Himalayan salt lamps? I'm going to put these to use. I've had them in storage too long. I'm going to put them to use. I think I got 4 of those. I don't know what I'm going to do with this coffee mug. I've had it a while and just have no idea, but I'm going to come up with some concept for it. It just says, "Are you staring at my mug?" So it's kind of funny. But I really don't know. Um, that's one of those I don't really... Well, I know I got it because it was a penny, but I probably should have left that. But these little salt lamps are really nice. I'm going to use these. They're color changing LED lamps. Okay. So I'm going to use those. And they're supposed to have some type of healing or holistic properties in the Himalayan salt. I know a lot of people talk about that. So I don't know much about that, but that's what I've heard. Okay, so let's see what else I have. Okay, I know y'all remember all these picture frames too. Get your picture frames out. What I'm going to do is put a Happy Mother's Day sign in my picture frames when I put them in the concepts. Okay? So don't forget these guys. You can put Happy Mother's Day, you're the best mom, or whatever you want to put. You can just kind of customize it. All right, let's see what I got in here. I have made it my mission to get a lot of these items out of storage. So these are some of the dish towels, dishcloths, and pot holders. So I'm going to be getting rid of some of this stuff as well. I have 2 concepts that I'm going to be doing where I'm going to be using some of this. Let's see. Okay, some wooden spoons. Okay, I know I had a cutting board down here. These are some of the basting and spatulas. I got them in different colors. I got a lot of those. I'm going to be using those in some concepts. Here's another one. I need to put that with the flowers. And that's another reason I'm going through these boxes. I'm putting like items together. So then when I really get deep into decorating, I know exactly which box to go to. I got this. So I'll be giving this to my husband with his initial on it. How it end up in the box, I don't know. Okay, that's just a little sign. Okay, so I got these little trays. I know you guys remember these. So I'm going to use these in some concept. I got 3 of them down here. So I'm going to use these nice trays. Do a nice backer as well. Use that. These are the little coasters. So that's kind of already coming together there. And then I just love these beautiful color, these towels, the stripes. You kind of drape that over one of the cutting boards. There's just a lot of ways you can, decorate with it. Pot holder here. The dishcloths here. Then if you want to change it up, you can use different color pot holder, different color dish towel. You can just switch it up in any way you want. These are some of the spoon rests that go with it. Those are stripes. This is floral. These are some of the coffee mugs that went with it, with coffee cups. Life happens, coffee helps. It sure does. It sure does. So I'm going to try to get these in some concepts. Yep, get those in some concepts. And one concept that I am going to be thinking about using the pot holders and things. Did any of you get these baby cakes? Any of you guys get those when they went on sale? I got 5 of them, so I'm going to make 5 of these concepts because I want to try and get rid of them. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Queen. How you doing, Queen? That's my girl right there. Queen is really cool. She's somebody I can see myself hanging out with if we lived in the same city. She's a really cool lady. Okay, so those of you that got the baby cakes, this is how I'm going to use mine. Like I said, I got 5 of them. I'm going to be using these little Mother's Day plushies from last year. Okay? I found 5 of these when they were a penny. And it says everything tastes better when mom makes it. And it has the rolling pin and 2 chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going to make some nice, I'm going to do 5 of them because I just so happen to have 5 of these baby cakes and 5 of these. Okay, so I think that's God saying, go ahead and put them concepts together, girl. So I'm going to put that together. But I'm also going to add some other items to it. I am going to, I may not use these towels because they're not in the colors that I want. Because I think I want to add something floral maybe. So I'm going to add that, a towel. Add a little spatula, or I may just add one of these spoons, put a little ribbon around it, add a little spoon. Anyway, I'm going to come up with a nice concept to go with these. And I'll probably go to Dollar General because I saw some dishcloths and towels that had some nice floral print on it. I think I'm going to use those instead of these because they have some of my colors in them. So I know I won't be using these, even though I need to move these out. I probably won't be using them in these concepts. Let's see. Only have 1 flower dish towel. I could try to force it, but I don't know, I'm just kind of picky like that. I may try to put them in there and because I do. That's ironic, guys. I got 5 of these. I got 4 of these with the stripe and 1 with the flowers. Okay? So I just happen to have 5 of these dish towels too. Oh my goodness. Now with the pot holders, I don't really have to add those. I could. Now I have 3 pot holders and 4 of the washcloths. I could split them up and, you know, have something to go with every dishcloth. I could do that. So I'll see. Depends on how it looks. I may go ahead and put it in there. You know, I don't have to have them just really big. I can have it. Take this tab off. And I always leave the little plastic little tab on it. I'll take this part off because it's kind of hard to design with it sometimes. So what I'll probably do is just tie. I'll probably just fold it up since I'm not really digging the color. Just kind of roll them up. Tie a little string around it. Because like I say, they're going to know that this is a pot holder and dish towel because of my information card. So, I may just roll them up like that so that the print is just not all over the place. I may be able to work with it like that. So I may be able to go ahead and use them. That way I will get rid of all these towels. I will get rid of all this whole set. And I know I have a lot more of these somewhere around here. I just have to look for them. I don't know if I'll use these. I'm not sure yet. because I still got to get past all these colors. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because if I go to buy some more dish towels and maybe pot holders, that of course will take the price up. I'll end up spending at least $15. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm thinking if I can find some at $1, that'd be $5.10. With taxes, I'm just going to say less than 15. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see how I do with that. If I go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General and they have some really pretty floral towels, I know I'm going to get them. Especially if it's the pinks and purples, you know. I just have to come up with some other concept to try and move those towels. But that would be perfect, you know, for this concept. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put it, I'm not sure how I'm going to display it, what the basket is going to be. I haven't thought about that part yet. But I'll get to it. Okay? So, I'm going to do 5 of these baby cake. I'm going to call them my baby cake concepts. Do 5 of baby cake concepts. Okay. Also, guys, I have some more candle holders here. I went ahead and draped part of my little rose vine on it. And if you remember these guys, these came from Pop Shelf. They're blue. I think there were some that were green. Okay, so all I did was took my little vine and wrapped it around the candle holder. That's all I did. So I said I kind of want to make some nice little concept with these. It's a little standalone gift. It's not going inside any other. It's not going to be in addition to any other basket. It's just going to be by itself. Okay. Something not so expensive, especially if it's just going to be like a 2-piece set or a candle by itself or whatever. I tried it first with this candle. This is a pink champagne candle I got from Whatnot. I put it on there, fit perfectly, but it just needed something. It just needed, it wasn't giving me what I wanted. So, I took that off. And I said, well, let me try lotion and body spray set. So I went back there and found some of my Victoria's Secret. I found the pretty little pink color in here. Almost the same blue that's in the candle holder. And I thought that went well together. And like at the bottom, I can put a little foam rose at the bottom, right here in this little space that doesn't have anything in it. And I thought that was just really, really cute. Something really simple. And this one here, this is the Bath and Body Works. So I'm being fair. I use Victoria's Secret on that one. I'm going to use Bath and Body Works on this one. Put the champagne toast out here. And that's pretty. I love that new packaging on the champagne toast. Isn't it pretty, guys? And I also put a little rose down there as well. And I think that is beautiful. So that's another idea with some of these candle holders, guys, to come up with, you know, different ways that we can revamp them. Use it for a purpose is not intended. So that's just a cute little thing. And then if they want to, this will be a good idea. One of those candles, one of the gifts that you can say, also use as a candle holder. Okay? So you can put that on there. But I was thinking about just having that as a concept by itself. And then, like I said, if the recipient wants to use it as a candle, and this will hold those big 3-wick candles, guys. These will actually hold those big 3-wick candles. Okay, nice and sturdy. Now I don't know about lighting it. I don't know about lighting the candle with all this on it. Um, so if I do decide to tell them, you know, also doubles as a candle holder, I could tell them use flameless candle only, or remove flower, remove the floral garland before you um, use it as a candle holder. Or just to be safe, I'll probably just, you know, design it like this and leave it. You know, just design it. I think I do that from a lawyer standpoint, guys. I'm still in that frame of thinking, even though I'm retired. I'm still in that frame of thinking. Um, but I think I'll just present it like this and leave it. Um, so I won't add any other information on it, just to be safe. Because if I say can also use as a candle holder, then you know, that could be putting a little liability back on me, and no. I didn't give it to you as a candle holder. This is the way it was sold, and that's the way I intended for it to be used. So I'm looking at it like that. I know I'm overthinking, guys, but that's just the way I've been trained, my education. Oh, Betty, I'm trying to think of how I would do this. If I did, I would put it in a cellophane bag. Of course, I would tape everything down. Tape the lotion and body spray to this actual candle holder so that it does not move. Put it in a cello bag so everything is not smashed. And that would likely be the way I would present it. They do have the cake boxes. This would be pretty in one of those round cake boxes. But if I was to put it in there, I would definitely have to add another item to it to fill it out, because it would look empty with just this sitting in the middle of a cake box. I would have to put something else around it in the front and back to make it look complete. So let's see. Okay, guys, so here's something I just came up with. Thinking about put it in a box or something of that nature. Here's the front, and here is the back. This is one of those little plaques from Dollar General. This one says home is where your mom is. I'm going to get rid of these too. This one says, and it fits over in the candle holder just nice. A mom makes everything better. So I may end up having to put something else inside this container anyway, because there's a lot of room left. I love that you're my mom. Okay? So, I'm definitely going to put something else in the back, since I have plenty of room, and still put maybe, with there already being flowers on here, I don't know if I'll put a little rosebud here or not. I just don't know. I have to wait and see how it looks. But this will be a really, really nice concept. And that vine is everything. I had this in this beautiful blush pink and in red. And the flowers were just excellent, excellent quality. I got them off Amazon a couple of years ago. Okay. So, I think these are going to be really, really nice. And I hate I only had two of these little candle holders. Only two. But I'll be making two really nice concepts with those. And just think, if I wanted to, they're made out of metal. I could spray them if I wanted to. Hi, Sadonna. How you doing? Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Queen. Yes, Terry, that's another good idea because it's small. Yes. And then you can get it in the same scent um, as the lotion and the spray. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, that little unicorn, he cute. Another thing I was thinking about doing with this concept too, guys, I am going to put a pack of cookie dough or cake mix in there as well. Okay? And I'm really thinking about the cookie dough because, for one, he got 2 chocolate chip cookies on his stomach and a rolling pin. So I'm thinking I might put a pack of chocolate chip cookie dough in here because you can use that cake and cookie dough in these baby cake things. So I think I'm going to add that as well, and that'll be another little aspect of this concept. And I think that's going to be really, really pretty. Okay, let's see what else I have here. And this is another one of those battery operated candles, guys, I was talking about. How these will be really good in an elderly person's gift because they don't have to worry about lighting a candle and possibly injuring themselves. Also, guys, I found some of these coffee mugs from last year that I had in my inventory. So I have this #1 mom from last year. It was hard for me to find these mom cups. Home is where mom is. That's really pretty. And this best mom ever. I know I had a lot of people when I did do coffee mug concept. My mom doesn't drink coffee. There's a lot of people don't drink coffee, but it's a lot of them that do, honey. It's a lot of them that do. So I'm going to use those I'm going to use those up so I can get those out the way. Let me see, what else did I have? Oh, if you all still have these little bears, the little spa bears, don't forget those. I still have those. So, of course, you know what I'm going to put with that. A robe. What else? Some slippers. Some pretty little lotion and body spray. In this one, I probably need to put some, thinking I might put some shower gel and a spray, or shower gel and lotion. It needs to probably be a shower gel so you can have like one of those Calgon take me away moments. So I think I might do something like that. I have to see. I have to go through my inventory real good and see what I have that could possibly go better with it. But for now, that's kind of the concept I'm going to have. I have a lot of candles back there. So hopefully I can find a candle that is a little bit smaller that I could pair with, this concept. These guys are another good item that, and this is also helping the newbies. When you go and do your penny shopping, these are some of the things you need to look for. Some people will get them at 90% off. It's just up to you how you want to do it. But all of my stuff was a penny. All this Dollar General stuff you see is a penny. Very, very little. I say less than 5%. Probably got it at 75 or 90% off. All the rest of it, a penny. Okay. These are some, and I just got the whole little display box here. This is some Mother's Day picture frames. And this one says, behind every great kid is a great mom. That is really cute. And then I like the little flower that it already has in there, so I wouldn't mess with this. It'll go just like that in the concept. And this one says, home is where your mom is. You'll see a lot of stuff that's going to have that on there. I might pair it up, since these both say the same thing, I might pair it up as a concept. There's a lot of purple in here, so this will go good together. Okay, so let's see. I got 1, 2, 3 purples. So I was able to find 3 purples and 3 of this. Behind every great kid is a great mom. Okay. So when I saw that sitting up there, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting all those. It's like every time I found something for a penny, it would be in multiples. I would find multiples of them. But just like these, when I went in one day, they were sitting on the top shelf as soon as you go in the store. And I couldn't get these in my car fast enough, y'all. I couldn't get them in my car fast enough. It was funny. Okay. Also, I have some of these that are going to be nice. These are some more that were a penny. This is say, I love you, Grandma. A lot of people gift their grandma on Mother's Day. A lot of people were raised by their grandmother. And that could really just go on a birthday gift or anything, really. And this says, best grandma ever. This says, I love you, Mom. Got 2 of those. Good for Mother's Day. World's greatest mom. It's another one good for Mother's Day. A lot of this stuff, I'm going to be honest, I forgot all about it. Because it's kind of hard to keep up with everything that you've gotten. Especially once you box it up and put it in storage and it's there for a year. And these are just some of those recently purchased frames that say family. That'll be good for Mother's Day as well. I got 2 left, so I said might as well, get those in the concept and use those up. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that I want to share with you guys. Anything I think that will help. Okay, here is one that I'm going to. See, I be thinking I'm finished, and what I try to do is put everything in this room to keep me from forgetting stuff, because I have done lives and finished a live and looked over and said, oh my God, I forgot to show that. And if it's something that I need to store up and get moved out, y'all don't get to see it. So I try to make sure that I bring everything in here so y'all can see it. Like I said, if it don't do nothing but jog your memory that you got this or something like it, you can get it out and use it. Think about how you're going to, put it in a concept. Okay, let's see. Where is my little basket? Here it is. Okay. You guys remember these Family Dollar baskets? I got 2 left, and I'm gonna get them out the way. I'm going to get them out of my inventory. Hopefully, pray God they sell. Okay, so this I am going to use. I have 2 of these left, and I'm doing 2 leopard concepts. Okay, so I was trying to think of what I was going to design these leopard concepts in. So I thought about these for the colors, the tans and the black. So I just put these in there just temporarily, guys. These are some of the Victoria's Secret boxes. Remember, guys, keep these boxes. They come in handy to build up your platforms. So I just threw, 5 boxes in here. But I'm just going to give you an idea of how I'm going to design this this little leopard concept. Now, I don't have my jewelry yet, guys, so it's going to be likely some jewelry in this concept too. So let's see here. Hi, Queendom Baskets. Welcome to the live. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Y'all taking good care of me. 81. Good go. Yes, Queendom. I love that penny shopping, honey. Yes. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got, but there's one piece missing from this. If you guys remember with those leopard, the leopard inventory that was at Dollar General, they had some planters that were shaped. It was a leopard shape, and it had I think they had no, they may have been hollow, but you could put greenery in them. That's what I've been looking for. I'm trying to think, did I use it in a concept that's already in storage? Did I sell it out? I may have sold it during Valentine's Day. I probably sold it. But that would have been really pretty to go with this concept as well. Because I had two, I think I sold it because I had two of these prints. Well, they're not prints, this artwork. And this is the only one I could find. So I think I've already sold it and just forgot. But anyway, with this concept, I have this leopard throw blanket, and this came from Family Dollar. Of course, I would take it out of this wrapper and put it on a square piece of cardboard. That will be my backer for the gift. Okay. Then I'm going to take this pillow. Of course, the blanket will be much taller than the pillow, and I'm going to get everything in my basket really good. Use my my wire, that wire stuff. I'm going to use it to tie everything down and keep everything in place. I may end up, now that I'm looking at it, I might have to get a bigger, container, or design it a little bit different, because I definitely want this pillow to show. And if I do get a bigger container, I'm going to add some more orange. This pillow cover is absolutely gorgeous with the colors. The pillow cover I got from Temu. And it has a lot of pinks, fuchsias, and orange in it. But I'm definitely going to bring that orange out. Whatever I decide to do. But I'm going to try it first in this container and see if it works. If it doesn't give me the look that I'm going for, I will change it out. The first thing that came to mind would be a box, to wrap a box with a tropical wrapping paper, and do it that way. That would really be pretty. That would really set it off. That would set it off. But I'm trying to work with what I have, so I'll just have to see how it works. But I wanted to add a little cup here, add a little tumbler, add this picture, but I don't want it to cover up my beautiful little leopard. Okay, so I'm going to have to work on this. And this blanket is kind of taking up a lot of space. It will be flat. It won't be round. It will be flat. So that will have a lot more space back there. It will be flat. And then I'll have the picture. This may also, this print, this is another way that you can, if you have a vessel or basket or anything that's small, you have a lot of items, 360 it, okay? 360 it. Just like I say, I'm going to have this blanket wrapped on a flat piece of cardboard. The cardboard will be taller than the pillow because I want it to peek out from the back, okay? Because the way the pillow's facing will be the front, even though it's going to be a 360. Then I can put this right in the back facing this way. Okay, so I can put it right in the back facing this way. So I have my 360. And then when it comes to the front, I don't have to worry about obstructing my little leopard. I could just put a little cup on one side, a candle on one side, and be done. If I want to add some jewelry, I'll do that. Um, but this is just going to be a simple little um, home thing basket for those mothers, grandmothers, girlfriends that have allergies, don't like the perfumes, don't like the, well, I probably shouldn't use this candle because this is a scented candle. Um, but if they don't like the perfumes and stuff like that, that they don't have to worry about it. Sometimes a candle won't take away from the purchase. It just all depends on the person. If it's something small, they'll go ahead and, say, well, she can give it to somebody else or whatever. The most of the stuff in there is what I want. Now this candle will be a nice alternative to a scented candle. This is one of my battery operated candles. You see it has the oranges and pinks in it. I can actually put that in there. And see that? Gold. Now I would really love to have an orange tumbler, but I used all my darn orange tumblers. I had some and I used all of them up, y'all. An orange tumbler will be perfect in this concept because I want to bring that orange out. But like I say, I'm trying not to go buy anything. I'm going to try to stick to it. Because in the past, I've gone out and just bought whatever I needed when I had a lot of inventory here at home. If I'm trying to get just that right color, like this gold will go with it, okay? This ain't no big deal. That will go fine, and it will sell, okay? But me and my way of thinking, I want to go get orange. But I don't really need orange. I prefer orange, but I just don't have to have orange, So that's a little learning thing for me too. Something I got to start doing. I got to, it doesn't have to be exactly the way I want it because the gift is not for me. So I just need to build the gift with the inventory I have, make it look as best I can. And I got a good eye, so I still think it'll sell, but that's just my way of thinking. But that's just really, really cute. And with that leopard going to be peeking out from the back, that's going to be cute. Okay, Terry. Terry like that battery. Like that battery operated candle. All right. Yep, but I definitely think I'm going to let this pillow just be my little showcase. And so I'm not going to worry about that picture taken away from that. So the best thing to do is put it in the bag. Put it right on in the bag. Now here is some nice little beadwork I got, y'all. This came from Pop Shelf. There's some cute little beadwork. Look at that bead. That bead is pretty too. That is really cute, guys. Just some nice little beads. Got like a brown orange little tint to it. That would be really cute too. You don't want to add too many pieces, but you want it to look finished. So just that little beadwork draping over the pillow is cute. But first I was thinking about this color. That color pretty too, because it's bringing out that cream on the little leopard. But it'll be one or two. I got a lot of each one of them. I just pretty much grabbed the whole little shelf thing of them. Cause y'all don't forget them little beads now. They can definitely accent your gift. If you just drape it over, just drape it over something. And you got the little fringe on both ends. You just drape it over. Just drape it over. I'm trying to see which one I like. Which one y'all like? The orange one or the tan one? I think I like that tan. Thank you, Buku. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like this little off-white, little tan color. And this little orange one is pretty too. This is like an orange brownish looking color. I got both of the colors in there. I just have to decide which one I'm going to pick. Hey, Still Classy, welcome to the live. Okay, because I'm sure going to take y'all suggestion on it. And then I might put in one of these little Himalayan salt lamps. This would be something nice for relaxation. This would be nice for relaxation, you know. And still put the little, I might not need the flameless candle now with the Himalayan salt lamp. I might not need both of those. Okay. But I think this salt lamp will be good with this concept too. Because this salt lamp has a lot of orange in it as well. Even though it's a multicolored, I'm looking at what's on the packaging. And this got a price tag on the front and back of the box. But at least I can pull it off. I can pull that price tag off. So I might have this Himalayan salt lamp in this concept. I wasn't thinking about using it, but I think I probably will use that. Okay. And let's see what else I got here. And guys, I didn't realize how many cutting boards I had. Isn't that a beautiful cutting board, guys? Isn't that pretty? Found that at Dollar General. And I know y'all probably saw these cutting boards with gather on them. So I'm going to try to use some of them in some concepts. Okay, and these. And I know y'all remember some of this stuff y'all got. I know I'm jogging y'all memory. These are good too. These are folding tables. Good to use while you're in the bed eating or put your laptop on. So this is one that had the stripes on it. These were a penny as well. And this is one with the beautiful blue little floral print on it. Those are really cute. So, you know, this one, if I want to use it here, the colors go together. You got that rust color in there. This could be used in the back as well. Just depends on how much room I have. I might be able to put this in the back and layer it like that, still having the leopard in the front, but having these stripes peeking out the back. So they'll see, oh, that's another piece. What is that? And my information card will let them know everything they need to know. Okay, so that'll be nice to go with that because you got your blanket and your pillow. So you might as well have a little folding tray. You ready to eat breakfast in bed then, y'all. You ready to work on your laptop while you're in the bed? Just taking care of everything. So I'm going to leave this right here. Like I said, I'm going to make 2 of these. And since I only have 1 picture, I'm going to, in the other concept, I have another one of these. So I'll have this as the backup. Okay? And so that's going to be really nice. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to starting all of these beautiful Mother's Day concepts. I'm going to have a ball. Because you get excited when you look and see all your stuff. You know, jog your memory. You're like, oh yeah, look at all this. I mean, I was excited when I started opening my boxes up. Just remembering what all I had. And let's see here. Okay, this is kind of cute too. This black little vase here, that's not bad. I don't think I want that with the I don't want the flowers with that though. They kind of throwed it off. But it was kind of cute for a minute sitting over there. It was kind of cute for a minute sitting over there. But I think that's all I got, guys. I'm going to take one more quick look. Okay, I forgot these diffusers. Hey, y'all, here goes some more beads. Here goes some more beads I got. They bigger, though. Here goes some more big. These are some real big beads. I got the white and the ivory. I got some bigger beads. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty, because some of the beads are kind of shaped different. They're not all round. Look like a hexagon shape or something like that. So I got a variety to choose from. Yep, so when I get up in the morning, I'm going to start, I already started putting like items together in these boxes. I'm going to keep doing that until I get everything completed. And then I'll start with my, start creating some more concepts. Like I said, I did Betty Boop. Oh, and the other pillow that I have with the other leopard is beautiful too, guys. It's a different kind. Also, guys, don't forget these. Don't forget these. These can sit up in a concept. These can sit up in a concept in front of something. Or they can lay down, if you're doing a tray or something, you can lay these down flat. Maybe weave in some little flowers. Put a few flowers around it. And put a set or something in the middle of it. Put a lotion and spray or something in the middle. So you can use these too. This was a good one, for example. This one already has the white in it. Okay? So don't forget about those wreaths, guys, because they really make the gift come to life too. Okay? And then, even if I don't want to put any flowers in here, I can put some greenery in there and it'll be just as pretty. Put me some greenery in there. Okay. So, let's see. I'm looking. I think that's it, though, guys. I think that may be it. These are some cute flowers. No, that wouldn't go. But if I took these out and put some orange and fuchsia color flowers in it, that would be popping. That would be really pretty. This is a little succulent. That would be cute. Now, if I use this little succulent, I would add like an orange ribbon around it and tie a bow. That would be cute too. But I'm going to stop designing this gift, y'all, and let y'all go. The last thing I want to show y'all, don't forget these little diffusers. If you got any of these, put these in some concepts too. Okay. I got some blue. I think it's a blue throw blanket. But anyway, it'll go good with this. So, I'm going to work on getting my diffusers out the way as well. And like I say, all these gifts that we're making, if they don't sell, then we can turn around and use them if somebody requests a birthday gift or, you know, anything. No, that's too white. But I'll see once I get going. I'm a you know, make it look really nice, guys. So I know most of y'all started on your, thank you, Terry, started on your Mother's Day. Has everybody started Mother's Day yet? Because I know it's kind of hard when you're doing, trying to do two holidays right there together, but we really don't have a choice because once Easter is over, Mother's Day is right there. And if you have not started, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to be stressed out. Because it's too much to be done in such a short time. So like I said, I had to make myself stop doing the toys. I was kind of getting burnt out on the toys. Okay, guys, let me show you something else I almost forgot. And this is going to be the last thing, I promise y'all. This is going to be the last thing. I keep forgetting stuff. That's why I say I have to put everything in here where I'm looking at it. Because I will forget. Okay, guys. Thank God I looked back there. Okay. Remember these, guys. These are from last year. You guys remember last year? There were a lot of these totes. And my tote sold really good, so I'm going to do the same thing again this year, okay? Same thing. So what I did with mine, I put some boxes down in here to fill it out. And with each one, I am going to add several things. With this concept, I'm going to have, you remember these from Dollar Tree? I'm going to have different things with them. In this concept, I'm going to do a tumbler and the tote bag. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to add anything else with it, but for now, these are the two things that I'm going to start the gift off with. Okay, I may have a two-piece Bath and Body Works or something else. I don't know yet. I may just have a picture frame, a vase with flowers. I don't know yet. So this is a DTF transfer from Temu. This is the same image. Now, this image came on this bag. Okay, I bought it like that. That's from Temu as well. This came on a strip with 5 other photos. And I knew I had these cups. And so I picked some cups that had the similar colors. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this. And a lot of people, like I say, a lot of us had these tote bags last year with accessories, so it's nothing new. I'm doing it again because mine sold well and I like it. So I'm going to take it off. Now I've done several videos putting these transfers on. They're real simple. So this is going to be one concept with this bag. And I'll decide later what's going to go in it. So if any of you want to get these bags, you know, you can start looking now. You'll have time to get them before Mother's Day. Hopefully, check the shipping dates to see if you can still get some in time for Mother's Day. So what I did was I had a lot of bags and a lot of different DTF transfers. So what I did was got everything, all my like items together. So I put that little transfer down in the bag so that when it comes time to create the gift, I'll know exactly where to start. Okay, I won't have to go look for the transfer, cut it off. I already have it. So this is the cup that I'm going to use with this one. Okay. This one here, and all of this is from Temu. This one here is one of the t-shirts. Even in the midst of the storm, I see God working it out for me. Remember, I shared a lot of these with you. The bags, it's been a while since I shared the t-shirts. But I had these t-shirts from last year. So I'm going to use this. And since the t-shirt is like a hot pink, I'm going to use this same cup. And I'm going to put the transfer on this cup. And this is going to be a set. Okay? They're identical. Okay? So this one is going to be a t-shirt and a tumbler. And the other one was a tote bag and a tumbler. Okay? So everything is going to have a little matching piece to go with it. Okay, this one here. This is another nice one. This tote bag is a little bit bigger than the other one. Okay, this is black, and it has this transfer. It says, "She who kneels before God can stand before anyone." Okay, so what I did was just went through my tumblers and found this nice iridescent tumbler, one solid color. It goes with the colors that are in the decal. And I'm going to put this DTF transfer on there. Okay. So this says the same thing. She who kneels before God can stand before anyone. Okay, so this will be another set. Okay. And everything is from Temu, guys. Some of you guys already know, but for those that don't, everything is from Temu. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hey, Elaine, there go my girl. Elaine is a sweetheart. Now, see, I want Kimberly mama, and then I want to steal Elaine from her mama. Y'all, I'm so bad. I'm just trying to take people kinfolk. And guys, this black bag has this little pouch that goes with it. Yeah, I be tripping, y'all. Because I was like, ooh, Elaine would be a beautiful daughter-in-law for me. And then when I found out, when I first started watching, then when I found out she had a husband, I said, oops. I said, let me stop. I don't want no trouble. Yeah, I love me some Elaine. She's a sweet girl. Really sweet. Okay, so that's for that one. Okay. Oh, guys, before I go back to some more of those, I forgot these bears. Y'all got so many Mother's Day bears for a penny. These came from Dollar General as well. They got the little hoodies on. Ain't they cute, y'all? Look at the little baby. Ain't you pretty? And it says Mama Bear on the little sweatshirt. And this one says Super Mom. Okay, so I was only able to find 2 of these real big ones, but I'm glad I got them because they're going to make some really pretty concepts. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, this is another one. And I'm not going to take all these out so go over the same thing, but this is another black one. And this is the transfer that's going to go on this cup, and this is another one of those tote bags. Some of them got 2 of the same wording, and some I had one and didn't remember and ordered another one. So, you know, that's one of my senior moments, y'all. Senior moment. Okay, this one here is the tan color bag. Like I say, each bag I'm carrying with something, okay? Anything extra I put in is just going to be the icing on the cake. But I want to make sure that I had a matching set no matter what I used. So this is one of the nice little iridescent tumblers. I got this from Family Dollar. And it went perfect with this because it has a lot of purple shining in it. A lot of purple. And then I have my DTF transfer. Now this one has a little bit of blue in it, but it's that blue and purple in the transfer, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful on this tumbler. I'll show y'all when I get them put together. So I'll probably find some really pretty purple accessories to go with this concept. And stick with that color scheme no matter what I put in it to help bring that out. So like I said, I'm putting my tumbles and everything together. Transferring everything is all in one spot. So when I get to rolling, when I get to rocking and rolling, I won't be stopping too much. Alright, this here is going to be a bigger set, guys. This is going to be a bigger set. Okay, so this one here, if I happen to find a better or the right color tumbler, I have some more DTF transfers to match this, and I will use it. But if not, I'm going to stay disciplined, guys, and I'm going to use this black tumbler. Okay, so for this concept, I have that even in the midst of the storm. I see God working it out for me. I have that. And I'm going to pair it with the matching t-shirt. Okay? And you can buy these transfers, or you can go on Temu and find the t-shirts that already have the transfers already on it. So I decided to skip a step. Even though I have a heat press, this is easier for me. The t-shirts are very cheap. They were $5 or less. And I'll pass that on to my customers. But this is already made, and it's very, very easy to get them already made. I think if I bought the t-shirt, the transfer, and my time, it would be way more than $5. Okay, and put it like that. So I have this. Have the nice t-shirt. I'm coming up with a pretty way to display it. Because I think what I'll do is have the t-shirt on a piece of cardboard or foam board that's kind of standing out of the bag here, where you can see the t-shirt and the front of the bag that is matching. So that's what I plan to do with that. It also has this little coin purse with it. But like I said, the ones that I had last year sold well. I didn't have any problem getting rid of them. I mean, they would buy them fast. So a lot of these pieces I bought last year. And just a few pieces I bought recently. Just to make sure I had everything, because if you guys remember, I shared a haul where some of these tote bags, the transfer was messed up, didn't go all the way through. They refunded me on those, told me to keep them, but I'm not going to use them. So I ordered some more, because some of these I just want to have more than one of. Because I got a lot of extra t-shirts. So this is going to be like a bigger concept. So I'm going to have this tote bag with the t-shirt, with the tumbler, with the candle. And I had some prayer cards. I may put them in as well. I might use those as well. So we'll see. Prayer cards are not going to take the price up too much on the gift, so I might go ahead and do that. But I got to make sure that the box on my prayer cards is the colors that I need. I know they're prayer cards, but still, you know, they come in different colors for a reason. So I'm going to make sure my colors are matching too. Okay, so I think that's all I have, guys. I don't think I'm forgetting nothing this time, y'all. But like I said, I have forgotten before. And wasn't able to show you guys everything. Because the live was over and I had to pack it up and take it to the storage. This should be in a bag. Hold on, guys. I'm going to find something to put this transfer in, because I don't want it to get messed up. Okay, I'll go back and get me a bag. Get me one of my little bags and put it in so it doesn't get destroyed. Okay, guys, anybody got any questions? I'm so glad you guys took out time to come and join me. Hey, S. Marie, how you doing? Oh, thank you, guys. Y'all always take good care of me. Thank you, guys. Hey, Mama She. Oh, Mama She, are you serious? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to check my store. Oh, honey, that will take it up a notch there. That'll take it up a notch there, honey. Yeah, that will really take that gift up a notch. Thank you, Novase. Thank you, Sadana. Thank you to my moderators, Vanita. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Baskets by Keish. Thank you. Thank you, Still Classy. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you guys. Hey Rachel. Welcome to the live, Rachel. All right, Mama She, no problem, honey. Go on LLC. You gonna take it up a notch if you got them pictures, girl. I wish I had some pictures. Okay, Mama She. Okay, you had 20 already done. Good, good. You got you a nice little jump start. Okay, Benita started on hers. Still classy and started. All right, y'all. Okay, Nove. Nove said if I use that salt lamp in that concept with that leopard, I should use the orange beads. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need to get them lamps and move them on out. Thank you for that. Thank you, Still Classy. Yeah, that was a pillow cover. And this is what I did, guys. I have a lot of pillow inserts that I've never used because I do a lot of decorating here at my home and I'll be changing out pillows all the time. So I buy a lot of pillow covers. And I have the square pillows and the oblong pillows. So I have been keeping all of those inserts. So this is what I've been doing. This was just a regular pillow cover. I think it was probably $2. It has a zipper on it. So what I did was went the pillows that I use are I don't have any square pillow inserts. I only have the oblong left. So what I did was cut that cotton the cotton let's see, cover. The cotton cover that's over the filler. I cut it and poured all the filler out and filled this up. I think I used about 2 1/4 of the oblong pillow stuffings to fill up this pillow cover. And this is an 18 by 18. So I said that I'm going to use, because I got a big garbage bag full of those pillow inserts, but they're just not the right size. Because every time I get a pillow, I notice I get the square instead of the oblong. So when I get the square ones that I like, I'm just going to cut that cotton cover off of that filler and take all that filler out and fill up my pillows with. And it worked out just fine. Just fine. I didn't have any problem with an odd shape. Once I put it in, I just kind of gave it a nice little massage. And it came out absolutely perfect. This is the back. This is the front. So I have another beautiful leopard pillow. I'm going to do the same with that one. And I'm not going to have to go buy any filler or any inserts for any of my pillows for a long time. Because I got a lot of those oblong pillows that I can use. And they're new. There's nothing wrong with them. So I'm going to use them. All the filler came out as nice and white and fluffy. Okay. Okay, Elaine says she ain't thought about Mother's Day. She gonna wait till about a week or two before she start. But Elaine kind of works fast, so you're not gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have a problem. You work fast. Don't y'all try to be like her and think you're gonna wait and be able to catch up. Cause the more you work at these design concepts, the faster you will get. So make sure you leave yourself enough time to get your designs out. You don't want to have any inventory left. If you can, you want to try to get it all out so it can be sold. Yeah, it's Marie. All I was doing was just going over a lot of the home pieces that we got, all our penny hauls, and just reminding everybody of what they have and how they compare it together, or just jog your memory of what you have, and you can start getting some concepts in your head. Give you a little jump start when you do start creating. Because I noticed, like now, I'm looking through all my boxes, sorting everything out, because I got so many boxes in here, I'm ashamed of myself. But I'm going to get everything sorted. I already started sorting. I got my vases in the box, pictures in the box. greenery in a box, and the stuff for the plant gardeners. I got that in the box. I have to have two boxes because there's a lot of. I got a lot of gardener stuff, and a lot of the silk plants. I have that in the box. I have 3 boxes full of pictures, so I'm going to be using pictures. Also, in a lot of my concepts for the mothers, I have a lot of really nice pictures that we got from Dollar General, so I'm going to be using that as well. And I'm going to leave all this here because this probably what I work on tomorrow. This little leopard concept. Deciding what's going to go in there for sure and getting it done. But those of you that came in late, these are 2 of the Betty Boop concepts. Remember I did one for Valentine's Day. It sold really quick. And I'm going to do 2 for Mother's Day. This one here has Dove in it. It has the body wash and the lotion. I got the plush lips. This is the Betty Boop keychain. Red loofah. 2 pair of Betty Boop socks here. A Betty Boop tumbler. This is the white rose bear with the pearl heart he's holding. And then this back is that I have wrapped. This is cardboard. This is a Betty Boop wall hanging. And the back part is in this little plastic bag. I put the pieces that came with the wall hanging so you can hang it on your wall. So I put that. That's the wall hanging that they mislabeled as a throw blanket. And I went ahead and kept it. When I went back to look at the listing, of course it was already sold out. So you know how that go. But I went ahead and kept it. But I thought I was getting a throw blanket. If I wasn't really busy, I would have pitched a fit about it, but I just left it alone. This one is a little bit different. This is going to be a little bit more because it got the Bath and Body Works set in it. I got the 2-piece Japanese cherry blossom, a loofah. I put the little pearl string on the little lips here. This is the rose bear with the pearl heart. We got 2 Betty Boop socks, tumbler, the wall hanging, and the beautiful keychain. So they're the same except for the shower gels and stuff like that. And I made my little Betty Boop little container label, the same label for both, and it came out really good. So those are kind of 2 of my first little Mother's Day concepts. I didn't do anything today, but you know, had my husband go with me to the storage facility so we can pick up all these boxes. And I thank God they were labeled. I was able to get everything out that I needed, and the fun starts tomorrow. Because I think I'm finished. I don't think I'm going to sort anything else tonight. Everything is going to wait till tomorrow. And I'll finish my sorting. And then I'll get going on this little leopard design. I'm going to do 2 of the leopard concepts. They're going to be different pillows. And just a little bit different. But they're both going to be pretty. I picked 2 beautiful pillow covers. And I'm going to try and pull those colors out when I design. On this one, I'm going to pull a lot of the orange out. Pull a lot of that orange out. Okay, so that's all I have, guys. Any of you guys have any questions about anything? Okay, get them places out, Katrina. Hi, Diamond Star. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Yes, Vanita. Yes, it is. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Ariel Vaughn. I'm not finished yet, Ariel. Hey, Chosen. Okay, Elaine, you welcome. You welcome. Okay, Never the Million starting her Mother's Day now, too. Yeah. Those of us that had some gifts to carry over for these different holidays, we kind of ahead of the game. Because I had 60 Easter gifts. I had 60 toy gifts already made up. Um, and so I was lucky in that aspect because I didn't get to do Christmas because I was sick. So that gave me a good jump start. Okay, S. Marie got 50. Okay, 50 plus. All right. Okay, so Donna got basket left for Christmas and Valentine. Yeah. Those baskets come in handy, you know. We be so happy we got a jump start. But, at the time we want to sell everything. But everything gets sold in time. Everything gets sold in time. We don't need to be pressing ourselves and worrying about that. Everything will get sold in time. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here and find me some good dinner. And I'm so glad you guys came and joined me this evening. I really appreciate you guys so much. Yes, Pamela. Yeah, go back and watch the replay. I think you will enjoy it. Okay, at least you got some already made. Okay. Yep, you rolling right on over. You're welcome, Novage Creation. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Those that hadn't hit that thumbs up, please do so on your way out. You guys have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you on the next live. Bye, guys.